Hey guys, this is Comic Ken, and today I wanted to talk about how making your own comic is kind of like making the entertainment of the future. Because when Hollywood runs out of ideas, they come to books and comics first. They're just like, okay, well, our script writers aren't doing it, and everyone's hurting for ideas. Let's go to the next best thing and read some comics because comics are basically has done most of the work for them, where it's basically a storyboard for the type of story that they're looking for. They can easily like flip through a comic book and they're just like, all right, I'll take this and see if we can make something out of it. You wouldn't believe how many stories that you see in Hollywood that are actually based on comics. There was one that I saw recently that I actually didn't see the movie itself, but I met them at a convention and they got a movie produced out of their comic. It wasn't immediate and it took many, many years for it to actually come out, but um it was something that started off as just a decent comic book idea, and a producer came by and saw it. And for the past 17 years, they were actually trying to get it produced. And eventually they did. And it premiered like maybe a couple months ago. And yeah, it was just an idea in somebody's mind that they produced a comic out of and made it into something that like they executed on it. It didn't just stay in their head. It didn't just stay as a script. It actually they turned it into something. And that's what it feels like creating my latest comic, Saintly. Uh every page, every panel, everything that I do on it feels like it feels like I'm creating a movie or a TV show that only I know the beginning and the end to. And every page takes an excruciatingly long time to pump out, to create, so that people can check it out and see what the story is all about. It just takes so long to get a page out there, and I finally understand why people have teams to create all this stuff, because it's really really hard to just do and manage on your own. Um, because I mean, that's what it is you're basically, if you're writing and drawing and doing all that stuff, you're making uh you're making a TV show by yourself essentially. You're doing all the things that you're acting, you're doing the character expressions, you're setting up the shot, setting up the location, uh choosing what floor panels to use, like you're choosing where everyone is being placed in the shot, what's happening, the directing the characters, telling them what to do, what to say, and that is a lot to juggle mentally, and that's why it's so difficult to do this without help, to do this without other people. So, yeah, um, this is basically ground zero for how new things are made when they don't come from like a script. Like if you're thinking about where things in Hollywood come from, they just come from somebody's idea that they actually decided to execute on and get it finished, get it done, and so that people could read it and check out, like, this is the story that they created. So yeah, I hope you guys check this out. This is Saintly, my newest comic. It's a demon chase horror comic about two girl best friends who have to outrun the demon loan sharks that they borrowed from. So I hope you guys enjoy it when it drops, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.